Hi there and welcome back. It's Tania from Tatty Treasure. Just gathering my things up. I think I've done everything that I said I was going to do. That's the original one. I'll just put that one up there. So let's have a look through and see where we're at. So I've stuck, oh no, it was, I'd have done that piece, ignore me. I have done a journal card for in here. I did a fancy stitch, which I didn't even know that I owned. So that fits in there. And I was going to put that on there into the corner. So I've just made a journal card with the Tim Holtz paper and just backed it with some recycled card. I think them all up and I've put a tab on that. So we just want to glue 3 sides. So I'm going to put my finger where I don't want to glue. And I want to go quite thin round so there's plenty of space for this journal card to go in and out. Concentrating. And then this one. So yeah, in the description of yesterday's and today's, I will put all the links to the videos of me making these pieces in the Tina and, well, the Tanya Meets Tina and Tim series it was. So that's straight. It just needs to come out a bit. So I'll just give that a rub down. I will put the whole playlist link, but I will also put the links for the separate videos as well. So what I will call it is, this is number 1. That's number 2. I don't think I did that as part of the Tina and Tim. In fact, that's number 2. I'll have to check if I did that. I'm not sure if I did that in there. I think the books I did myself, and then that one and that one. So I will put them in order as they flow. So that one opens out like so. And let's have a look, see if we can get this in. And that slides in just there. So I'm just going to pull it out just a little bit. I can see there's plenty of room at the top and the bottom. Let's just open that actually. So I'll leave that poking out, and then that goes up there. Can either go over, so the journal card's not going to fall out at all. I think it would probably be better just going inside the flap. So that goes there. Obviously I do need some decoration around. So that's that, and then we get on to this piece, and I made a big journal card there. That's with some papers from My Porch Prints. It's her, I think it's just called Botanical Field Guide or something like that. So that goes in like so. And then we've got this scrappy pad, and I've got this little corner pocket out, what Violet did me a die cut of, so it's like a corner pocket with a little slit in the middle to poke small things into. I'll just glue around these. And I want to get it above the stitching, and that looks fine. So I'll just hold that on a second, and then I've made the pocket out of the Tim Holtz, and I've sewn around it. I've put the little envelope booklet in and a tag what I made. So they go in like so. So let's have a look what we can put in here. I've just got my box down at the side of me. So I'll just pull a few things out. So I'm thinking a cigarette card might be ideal. Maybe that's a little bit too small. Maybe a butterfly one would be nice. Let me just trim that. So that can go there. And we want something just a bit bigger to go there. Excuse me. It's taller than what you think, my pocket. Maybe I need to get something taller out. It wants to be taller than that, really.
Just pick these couple up that I've just thrown all over the floor.
Right. Right, I've found another little butterfly one, so I think I'll have 2 butterflies there, and I found this one, which is a little bit too wide, but I don't think that's a problem. And there's that one. Obviously I will put something on the pocket. I'm just going to get the tub of things I've got made. Obviously I haven't got a lot made as yet because I'm not really started doing the botanicals. See, colour wise I think that's a lot better. But it's quite short, and I know all those are the same size. Oh, well done. I did these with the In Love Arts when I did a show of theirs. Oh, that would perhaps be nice. I like it with the green at the top. So that can go in there. Like so. I might as well just leave that tub out a little bit. I should have had him at the side of me, thinking about it, seeing as I was filling the pockets up. Right, get organised. So that's that, and then we've got, I need to put the notebook or something on there. So I don't know if those kind of labels will be in here. Quite like that one now. So that can go on there. Let's see about layering it up on something. Don't think that's right. I'm just getting my collage folder out. I'm just thinking about tea bags. That's the wrong folder, but I will have something to back with. Oh, there's a bit of tea bag in there, but nothing to write home about, so let's just rip that down. These are the scraps from the altered book. I seem to have scraps here, there and everywhere, which is good because when I go on to do some like collage boards and things in the Botanical series, I'm going to have lots of bits that I can use. So let's have a look at that. I'm kind of liking that, but I'm not too sure as a actual, you know, I think it'd look better as a decoration rather as a book plate type thing. Let's have a look through here. I think this will have some like notebook or something. Also, we've got field notebook. We've got notes. Memories, journal. No, I think I'm liking that. So that's that. Let's just snip this down a little bit and ink around there. Now I've got some coffee stained strips at the side of me. So I think I'm going to just do a little like so. I'll put that back because I will be needing the strips again for the botanicals. I'm going to say I've been saving all kinds of bits and bobs up. So I remember last time when I did the woodland one and I was doing like paper ruffles, I hadn't got any strips of paper, so I actually had to cut some, and I thought, you know, all those strips that I've cut, because sometimes, well, I used to save them for ages and never use them and have a clear out and just think, oh, I'm going to get rid of those. What do I want, you know, 40 strips for? But this time I have saved them. So we'll pop that onto there. So that's that bit. I've got a notebook there. That's all been stenciled at the back. Got another large card by My Porch Prince. Again, I'll do something to decorate there. Here, I've just made, again, a little tag sewn around it. That's using the Tim Holtz. So we've got this big pocket here. So let's have a look what we can put in there. I think in the other one I just put some envelopes and pieces of ephemera and things like that. So I'm thinking I've got those from the Nature's Remedy, and I've printed them with like a graph paper. I think that's from Tracy Fox's archives. So maybe one of those in there, quite like that. Got a postcard. I think this is from Lorna at TaylorMade Journals. I'm not totally sure though, but I do have some postcards from her. They might actually be Artemis ones, you know. So I think I'm going to pop that in. And then I'm going to put a couple of these field note papers in. They're from Nikki at Musings by Nikki. All the links are in the description. Oh, they're not in this description, are they actually? Because they're in the description for the Botanical series. So maybe I will have to copy and paste and bring them over. And we've got that. I'm gonna make some holes down there. Let's see if we've got something else. So on the other, I like clipped them all together as if there was, you know, important papers. Oh, got two there. That one will do. So that's that. So let's fold that in half. Let's go that away. I don't think maybe cuttings, anything to shelter that. Right. Straighten that up a bit. Like that. Not sure who that's from, but it'll be some kit from what I've printed out for the Botanical series. So if I put all the links to the kits that I've used, then because some of them as print out actual pages from the kit and print them on card and perhaps do them 4 to a page, so then they, you know, really small, and then it doesn't kind of ring a bell where they, you know, where they came from, because they look totally different. Ink inside, so that'll make a nice writing spot. So I often keep these together, so if I want to fold them in half, I've got got the chance to. If I don't, then I can cut them off as I use them. Same with things like that, these postcards, anything what's together in a kit. I do keep so many of them together just to give you that opportunity, because I could have made this into a little notebook, or I could have put some little pockets in and things like that. So yeah, once you cut everything apart, it narrows down. Obviously you can join it back up, but I just think, well, I'll leave them together. One, it's less cutting in the moment, and I think when you pull it out, it's like, oh, actually, I can do blah, blah, and blah with it. Let's go around here. I don't know if it's my dauber or if it's the ink, but it seems quite dry. Right, so that's those two. Put one up the top, one there. Then that's already been inked up, luckily. So is that. That doesn't need inking up. Let me just put my lid back on. I'm just going to put it upside down for a little while. So I'm going to get my little ticket punch. I will put, I don't think I've got this in my Amazon storefront link, so I will add this. So I'm just going along, putting the holes in, and then some of them I'm going to rip off and some of them I won't, and I think it looks like you've actually then torn it out of the book. Irritating doing it, but I do like it. I think it looks really cool. So I'm just going to try and just ink over the top of that. So that's that. So I'm going to put that and that together. Just going to reach and get a paper clip. Sure, I've seen one hanging about somewhere. I wonder if I've got one in my tin. I've got this random tin where I keep, when I find things on my desk. Yeah, I wanted a black one. Oh, that'll be okay. I'll use that one. I might do a what's in my tin kind of thing. We could have a competition and you could guess how many things was in my tin, and then I could send you the tin with all its contents. So it's just all random things that I've either not put away or I've just got left, you know, hanging about. Quite like that on there. But I could do with a bigger tin to just keep things like that, because it is handy to have somewhere where you can just literally put everything in, because otherwise you're spending all the time like just finding things and putting them back. Oh, I can't do that tin. Just leave it alone, Tanya. No, that one really doesn't go with the aesthetics. Aesthetics, not aesthetics. Aesthetics. Right. Let's get one of the black ones. so they can be clipped together like so. To take that off a minute. Right, put those right down there. And they can go like so. So that's that. Oh no, they've come out my tin as well, haven't they? Just stuff everywhere. I don't want that on there, do I? No. Okay, right. So that's that. That's going to need a bit of something. So that's that page. Right, let me just put that away. Let's see what is next. Yeah, that was the piece that I had to sew around and stick on what I'd forgotten to cut that piece out. So that's the pocket that's going there. I think I'm going to do that it comes out this way, and I'm going to like central it. So let's get some glue. I bet you it's because I'd been bad and not put my lid on or my pin in. Oh, I don't know if any of you saw Siobhan from Pearl and Button. She'd done the most adorable glue pins. Oh, it had got little dishes on and cups and saucers. If anybody knows anybody, because I found mine at one time on Etsy, but when I looked, there was only one lady in the UK that had got them, and hers was kind of like a lucky dip with colours. Now luckily she did send me a green, and like that's right up my street, but over time it's become bent, and I don't think it's going to be long before it does fall to bits. So I would like I'd like a couple spare, but yeah, I've not found anyone that actually has them. They all seem in America, and then the postage is crazy on Etsy from America. It's not so bad on other places, but on Etsy it's extortionate. So yeah, from any country it does. People seem to put the postage up really high. So maybe they just haven't got much experience of sending it to different countries, and they're a bit unaware. I know it is more expensive to post from, well, definitely America to here. But yeah, the prices that they're putting up is like twice as high as, and I'm sure something, you know, like that, it's nothingness. It was about like $20 to send something. I think this is just a little bit too tall, which is quite maddening, because I mean, in theory it looks like, yeah, you should have plenty of room. So I'm not sure what's going off there. So let me just take a little bit. Oh, sorry. Oh, crash bang wallop. I'm going to say, you just can't get everything out that you would possibly need when you're at the end of a project, and you're just you know, doing bits and bobs. You need things from everywhere, which yeah, I just can't fit everything on my desk that I might need. So what's that looking like? That's a lot better. I still think it's too. Let's just take a bit off each side before the actual sewing. So that's the thing, once you've sewn them, and then if you've got to cut down, I'll probably just take a slither off this side. Okay, let's re-round the corners. See if that's any better. Yeah, that's loads better. I'm gonna have to re-glue the edges of this pocket though. Yeah, that's fine. So I'm gonna poke some glue in, and then that will have to just dry. I think it just needs a little bit in this top right at the top corner. Right, hopefully, let's get that pin in. Ooh. So that's that. Need to put a tab on that. So I've got this one. So I think I'll do it middle. So it comes, or shall I do it top? Yeah, I'll do it top. Right, let's just give it a little inky. So that's that. So that's that. Right, just leave that there for now. Right, so this one is one of the little Matchbox booklet thingies. So I'm going to have that there. And I'm going to keep the side open. So we want glue. Like so. Could have done with it not being so wiggly, and then I'm going to just place that on the inside of the stitching. So that is that. Just pop those little antennas down. So that's that. So I need something to push in there. And then again, I've got a little pocket that Violet's done for me. And that can go there, so I'll need a tag for that. So I think there's just a couple of pockets to decorate. Is there 3? 1. I don't think that needs anything on it. So there's that one, and then this one. And then obviously I need some things in, you know, some actual decoration on the file folder. So I'm going to add that to the side. Like so. And I think one of these nice plain tags would be nice. Well, I got these ready when I was doing the botanicals, and I was gonna like decorate them up, just put some stickers on them. And I read like they are quite grungy anyway, but I did put a lot of ink on and then got them ready. Quite like that. I like that. That must just be the bottom. It's feeling like I want to go further. Ah, that's it. Right. No, I'm not keen on the green one. Yeah, I like that one. It must be the toning in that. So. No, not keen on that one. I'd glued that edge. Oh, you know why? Because I'm going through the actual Matchbox instead of underneath. I was thinking that, well, I'm sure I did that. Gone off it now. I definitely like one at the top. Because what I'm thinking is, if these have all got ties in them and stuff, it's just gonna then create a load of bulk. So let's have a look. Want something with a darker background. Some of these are a little bit too light. Need something taller, don't I? Keep dragging these small things out. Surprisingly, after cutting all those kits up, I haven't got that many tags. I've got lots of blank ones, what I need to like put some decoration on. But yeah, I've not actually got a lot of tags. Quite like that. Wondering what one of my tags would look like. see again, they do need to be taller. I'm going to make some more of those in the Botanicals. I'm going to do some tall ones. Like I thought, and do some like real big jumbo ones. No. No. I wonder, that's just, I've got some like Tim Holtz tags at the back. Yeah, I prefer that. Not sure about that tab, that's... No, I think I like that one with the 5 on. Then I'll put something on there. Off my lid off again, haven't I? So bad at it, and to be glue on. Don't know where my pen is. There's so much putting lids on and off. I could do with my daughter sitting next to me as I film and just keep putting lids on and off and tidying up, you know, putting all these things away what I've used. So I like that. Obviously that's going to have some kind of decoration there because I'm aware that it does look quite bare there. So let's get some string in there. Thinking we'll use this hemp. Don't know if to go for the black actually. So I don't know where the ends are. Right. Who needs an end? Trouble is I've done that before, kept snipping into something and snipping into it. And yeah, you end up with all these random loose pieces then, especially when you want a big long piece and you've kept cutting into it. Let's see what it looks like with a bow. I like that. So that can go there. What happened to... No, that's really not right. I want to do something with this. Let me do something with that. I'm thinking I might put it here, you know. No. I'm going to keep this somewhere because I know that I'll use that in something. I do like it. It's just not going with what we've got going off. So let's see if that pocket's dry enough to pop that into. Yeah, that's loads better. Ooh, she says, spoke too soon. Yeah, you're really best then to go quite small. I thought the tags would end up being like a bit sillily too small, but yeah, it just goes to show even just putting a slither of glue. I don't think it's... Might have to just make a whole new one. Now it seems as if it's too... Oh, it's not. I'll leave it in for now, and then I think I'll just keep pulling it in and out. Probably just needs a little bit more off. I might be able to do it with my scissors. So it looks nice. I like that. Yeah, I'm happy with that. So, oh gosh. So it is just decoration apart from this back bit. So if you remember, this bit was slit and it made this. I've just put paper in. Well, I wouldn't necessarily use that paper. Might use little bits in collage in that, but I thought it'd go in there nicely. So I am going to drink my tea and get some craft paper out and that, and we'll make a little I want to call it a hinge, but it's not a hinge, it's something that goes to the side. So I'll be back in a second. Okay, I'm all tidy and ready. I've had a mess about with this and I feel a lot better with that. So that is that. I've just put a little clip on there because it looks cool. So this is going to be a back pocket, what is gusseted, so you can put things in, and inside is going to be like a mini journal, a notepad, which will go in there, so it'll be easy to get things out. So we need to make a gusset. So I've got some 200 GSM craft card, and all I'm going to do is just measure it against there, not going all the way to the bottom. So let me just get my pencil. So I want it kind of that height. So let's get the trimmer out. I think I'm going to need, I've made some gussets here, but there was too small. So that can be one, and that can be the next one. So I'm just going to cut those with the trimmer. I left it on the floor to make it easier to find, and then I forgot where I put it, of course. As if I wouldn't. Right, so I'm going to cut down and then cut down length, which is about there, and then I'm going to cut it down the middle. So I would, let's have a look how big this gusset is. So it's just over 1 inch. I think 1 inch would be, it'd be fine. Just trying to level it up. So that's those pieces. So put that in with my scraps and stuff. That's for backing tags and things. It's just kept on a notice board next to my desk. Makes it a lot easier just to grab if you want a bit of something. Right, I don't really need the scoreboard out, but I think having a nice crease in it would be nice. So yeah, it's just touching the 1 inch. It's not even an 1/8. So I'm gonna do it at the half, even though it's not half. So that's one. I will squash them down in a minute. Burnish them. I couldn't think of the correct terminology. So I have them in frame. So that's that one. And that's that one. So the tops, I'm going to just do them like so. So it looks like straight here, and then just bring it up so it's like so. That is off an actual document folder, and so I did think that was gonna fit. And then the bottom one looks like the same. No, that one, they've gone just like that. So I'm guessing I wonder which goes where. Which goes where? See, that one's not going to go there because it goes that way, doesn't it? So yeah, I suppose it goes like so. Yeah. Okay. Right. I'm going to use that as a template, so we've got them the same, like so. Okay. Forgetting where my bin is now. I don't know what's up with me today. Right, I'm going to glue these down. So doing it that the pointy bit comes outwards. So I am just going to glue down one side. Perhaps should have got my little clips out just to hold it into place, but I should imagine this will stick down pretty instant. Let's make sure it's totally covered. So I'm going to bring it to right at the side, and I'm going to tack it down to where that point is, so the point isn't over the top. Let's just check. Yeah, and that's fine on there. So give that a rub down. Okay, and then on this side, glue this down. Yeah, what am I doing? I was halfway in the middle of the file folder. Crikey me. Alright, I think that's on the end. Let me just check. Yeah, that's fine. And then I'm going to glue all this. I have left a little bit at the bottom because when you look at files, there is a space at the bottom. I don't know why that is. I don't know if it's if you've got a lot of creases that it helps with that. But yeah, I thought, you know, there's only going to be notebooks and maybe like jumbo cards what are going to go in here. I don't think you're going to be throwing, yeah, your small change in and things like that. So I have got to get some tea dye paper stained. That's going to be now what holds me up. But I have got another 2 more to make. This is the second one. So I've got another 2. Obviously this one needs properly finishing off because we've got no decoration. I won't overly decorate. I'm going to say anybody, if you watch me, you'll know that I'm not massive decorator. I like minimal. So that's not quite stuck down. I'm not going to open that. Let's wait till it dries. But yeah, that'll give you then a pocket that opens, and it will just give you that room to get in. So that is that. Like I say, if you want me to come back and show you me decorating the actual inside, I can show you. I'll probably be on the 4th one by then, so I can come back and show you that. So this is a bit more bulky than the other. Might have to take something out. Yeah, it's a lot more bulky than the first one. So I'll have to perhaps go through it and see if I can. Sometimes it's just like your ties on things, and especially if everything's in the middle, it soon then bulks that part up. So sometimes just moving things to different places can really help. So I shall have a look at that. Right, thank you very much for joining me. I've really enjoyed doing this on camera. It's always a lot different when you're doing it on your own. I think when you do it on camera, everything not goes wrong, but yeah, it's I think you're more aware of how many times you're finding things, and if you know, when the camera's not on, you just find things and do it in your own time kind of thing. So yeah. And yeah, either sometimes like I'll just hit pause, and sometimes you totally forget that you've got pause. So yeah, enough waffling. Right, thank you very much for joining me. So that's the end of this series. Like I say, if you want me to come back, but you know, basically I'll be just putting a bit of something on there, probably something there, bit of something on there, there, something across there, and something on there, and here. So yeah, it's not going to be a big, I think I need to glue that back down. It's not going to be a big job. So I hope you like them, and I shall see you very soon. Bye for now.